So I went to University of Michigan this summer, and I was doing research in a chemistry lab, um, which was a little bit hard with running because I was on my feet in a lab pretty much all day. Um, but I don't know, I've always made time for running in the past, so once you get into a routine of it, it's just like something you do every day. So I get home in the evening and just like set aside that time each day for a run. And we also we also have like a website where we can see what each other are doing. So it's motivating to see that Sophie went out for a 7 mile run that day. So now I'm going to do that too.
Yeah, I was doing thesis research in Massachusetts in a salt marsh. And a lot of our days, it worked out pretty well because we'd go out in the morning and like work pretty hard for a couple hours and then be back at like 2. And then I might like nap and then go for a run. But like Julia said, you kind of just make time for it. Um, and I got a little bit of like strength work in there too, just carrying the equipment, which was nice.
I don't think it's so much about replacing each person, but sort of coming together as a group and like pushing each other along so that we can all be running our best. I think pretty much all of the team put in a really good summer of training. We've had some really good workouts already just in the past week and a half. So I'm really excited to see what we can do together as a team, especially on race day. And I think we just need to show up ready to work really hard each race.
I think it's really motivating. Last year or both years, we brought a couple Frosh to championships, so they know what it's like and they want to go back, and we would all love to be there again representing. So I think, yeah, we're just going to have to do the best we can and like keep the packs going in races, and you know, if every person's putting in all the effort they can, then I think we have a good shot of making it again.
The first one that we're really excited about is Paul Short because it's the first 6K and the first meet that feels like a really big competition. So that one's always a good way to get the season going. And then we have championships at home this year, which is really great because we know the course really well and we get some fans. Yeah, we've already been doing repeats on the hills on our course, so we can just run that in our sleep. So that should be a really fun one.
It's meant a lot. It's been a really important part of my time here. It's a really good like support system. So even after a bad day, if you like get to practice and you're tired and stressed, it's just like, you know, these are people I care about, and this is something I enjoy doing. It's nice to have like a couple hours a day when you just have to be running and you have to be like physically working, and you can sort of shut your brain off and just go for your run and do the lift, and then I feel like it's easier once my body's tired. It's easier to just like settle down and work for the next couple hours.
Yeah, I think for 2 hours every day, I'm surrounded by an incredibly strong and hardworking group of people, and that's been a really valuable experience for me. And I think this is one of the hardest sports, but I think it's also one of the most rewarding, and you can really track your improvement with hard work. So that sort of has helped me throughout my time at Haverford to be a better person and a better athlete and a better student.
We've all worked really hard to get here in the summer, and yeah, we'll be running the home course many times this season, so no excuse there. It's close by. And I think also we're going to be so comfortable with the course by the end of the season, like at championships, we're just going to know it like the back of our hand and be ready to work. So I think everyone should come out and see how it goes.
Yeah, this team is truly impressive.